Hey friends, so this is our 3D Studio Max user interface, and we have already set our image plane. Okay, so we can use these images to model the pulsar. Okay, so here you can see first I'm going to model this part, but before this I'm going to show you something. Like to model this part, we need lots of reference images. Okay, so we have some reference image over here. You can see that we have reference images. This one, I think this is the headlight part. You can see we have a reference, and we have lots of other images. I have drawn a shape over here. You can see the red line to highlight the edges. Okay, I have drawn this in Photoshop on the reference, so it will be easy for me to model that shape. Here we have one more reference image. You can see the shape. Okay, by using this, we will start the modeling. So let's get started with the modeling. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to model this part. Okay, I'll use a line, a 2D line, a shape to make a cage for this area. It will help us to do the modeling. So let's create a shape, a line, okay, and draw it from front viewport like this. Okay, I'm just trying to make a cage, an outline basically, to use it as a reference. So I'm just clicking and clicking and clicking my line tool to create the shape. Okay, now what we can do is we can go to vertex, select the vertex, go to the side viewport, and move the shape towards the headlight. Okay, now what we can do is select this vertex and adjust it to align the reference image. Okay, like you can see that I'm just clicking the vertices and adjusting them according to the shape of the headlight. Okay, just click and drag and adjust it. Again, from front viewport, we can set the vertices according to the shape of the headlight, and we have also the red line that is going to be a reference, the hard area of the satellite part. So select and adjust it, move it a little bit, and try to adjust in a proper shape. So like this. So this is the reflection path. Okay, it's not our headlight path. So I'm just trying to visualize it, and I'm trying to adjust the shape properly. So it will help me while modeling. Just right click and smooth it. From here we can adjust the shape, something like this. Just place it according to the reference image. Okay, adjust it, and from here adjust it a little bit over here, and you can see the perspective viewport. We have a cage. Okay, you can see the cage. We can adjust it a little bit over here to make it proper. Okay, just right click and use the smooth over here, adjust it a little bit, try to make the shape properly. Okay, so now it's looking like children. Okay, so we can use one more line to do the frontal part of the headlight, to use it as a reference, something like this, and just go to vertices, and we can use it as a smooth object. Select and right click and use a smooth. Okay, so this is our shape over here in the perspective viewport. It's for this part. Okay, now move forward. We can select the vertex, and we need to fix it a little bit and adjust it a little. Just use and move it a little bit inside. Okay, like this. Now what we can do is we can create a plane to model the headlight portion. Okay, so this will be our reference. Okay, it will help us in the modeling. Okay, so now I think we need to adjust it a little bit. So select the vertex and adjust it properly. Try to make a proper shape. So then it will use us. It will help us while modeling. Okay, so tweak it a little bit. Anyway, it's looking good. Okay, and it's for viewing purpose or for reference. So now I'm going to create a plane. Okay, so here we have a plane. I'm going to draw it over here. Okay, in the front viewport, and now with a single segment. Okay, I don't have lots of segments over here, so I'm using one in one segment. Okay, So right click, press R to use our scale tool and scale it a little bit, place it properly. And now what we can do is convert to poly. Okay, and here we have vertex. We can adjust it according to the shape, something like this, and we need to place it towards the headlight area. Okay, move it and use the rotation tool to rotate it a little bit. Now what we can do is go to edge. Okay, and while pressing shift we can move it so it will be extruded. Okay, and rotate it and adjust the shape properly, something like this. Okay, you can see the reference image that no, not this one. Okay, it's a little curved. Okay, so we are not going to make it flat, so it's a little curved. I'm going to adjust it properly according to the shape or according to the reference. Select these two edges, right click and connect. Okay, now we have a segment over here. Okay, now I'm adjusting it to make the curve shape. Okay, I'm also adjusting in our perspective view. Okay, because we have drawn a cage, so it will be our reference for that area. Okay, so we need to align this thing according to our cage. Okay, move it a little bit, adjust it. Okay, I'm trying to make it on the line because we have drawn this line for a reference. Okay, shift and drag to extrude. Okay, adjust it. Again, we need to. Okay, we can also use our side viewport to place the edges properly. Okay, as I told you, this is our reference. Okay, this is looking a little weird. I think it's too curved, so let's fix it a little bit. Adjust the shape, adjust the vertex. Okay, now we can select the plane, go to vertex and adjust it a little bit. Okay, now select the edge and shift and drag and extrude it. Okay, while using shift button I'm extruding. Okay, we can adjust it in our perspective viewport according to our line which we have drawn earlier. Okay, we can also use our side viewport or frontal viewport, shift and drag, extrude. Just adjust it from side viewport. Okay, we can rotate it a little bit. Now we can adjust in our perspective viewport. We will add some more segments over here. Okay, so for now let's place it properly and make okay, let's add the segment. Right click, connect and move it a little bit. Okay, adjust the edge according to our cage. Okay, select the edge and extrude it. Okay, while selecting the shift button, rotate it to adjust the shape properly. Okay, in our perspective viewport, we can adjust the shape properly. Okay, so use the rotate tool and rotate the edge a little bit. Okay, to make the shape proper and look good. Okay, now in our front viewport, I'm using shift while rotation to extrude while rotating. Okay, and also adjusting the shape, the vertex according to the shape. Okay, so just tweak it a little bit, something like this. Okay, we are trying to make this part. Okay, so just adjust it. From side viewport, we can select these vertices and tweak them a little bit to make the shape proper. Okay, so you can see we are trying to do our best to adjust it. We need to extrude it one more time. To select this thing, use edge, while rotation, place shift, and here we have a shape extruded. Okay, now adjust it also from front viewport and other side viewports. Okay, I'm adjusting this thing in perspective viewport, so it will be easy for me to adjust it because I have a cage for the reference. Select the edge, extrude. I'm moving the edge while pressing our shift button. Okay, so it will be extrude. Rotate and adjust it a little. Now go to edge and we need to extrude it one more time. First adjust it. Okay, now what we need to do is extrude again. Shift and drag. Okay, so here we have our extruded object, the edge. Now we need to align it properly. Okay, so adjust it according to the shape. Here you can see we have a red line which I was drawn on Photoshop to see the edges, hard edges of this shape. Okay, now I'm adjusting the vertices to make the shape proper. Okay, and aligned with the reference image. Okay, now you can see this shape over here. Okay, I'm trying to make it similar, our plane, to match the shape properly. Right click, connect. Here we have an edge. I'm adjusting it. Select the edge, use shift and drag. Okay, go to vertex mode, and now we need to adjust it from front view. Okay, adjust it according to the shape. Oh, sorry, sometimes happens with me. Anyways, here we have a reference. You can see that this part, oh sorry, this one, this shape is little different. It's wider. It's wider than the upper part. So I'm adjusting it. Okay, according to the reference. Okay, now place it properly. Make the shape proper. So it will look good. Okay, adjust it a little from perspective report if you want. Okay, now our cage is helping us. Okay, select the edge, extrude it. Now rotate it a bit. Adjust it. Select the vertex and try to match the shape. Okay, something like this. Okay, select edge, shift and drag. Select the vertex, adjust it. We need to adjust it and select the edge, shift and drag to use the extrude. Okay, scale it to straighten this thing. Okay, adjust it properly. Place it over here in the center of the grid line. Select vertex and adjust it. Adjust it a little bit over here. Okay, try to make the shape proper. Okay, now in our perspective viewport, you can see that it's a little different than our cage. So we need to adjust it. Let's move to side viewport and adjust this part. Okay, try to adjust this thing like this. Okay, I'm selecting the face and trying to move the object and adjust the shape. Okay, according to our reference image. Okay, let's fix this thing from side viewport and try to adjust the shape properly. Something like this. And right click, connect. Use a segment over here. We have added a segment using connect. Place it properly. Adjust it and adjust it from front viewport. Something like this. Okay, like this, and see the reference image. Okay, it's like this. Okay, and we have one more part over here. So let's do that. Okay, first select the vertex and adjust it. Okay, adjust it a little bit. Now, what we can do is we can create this shape. Okay, so adjust this thing for to make the shape proper. I think we need to insert a segment over here. Okay, we have over here one segment. Okay, and we can move this thing. Okay, yes, we can use this thing. You adjust it into it and try to adjust it from side to forth. Okay, and then we will move forward. Okay, so adjust it, and what we can do is go to edge, select, shift and drag to extrude the edge. Okay, now we can select the vertex, and according to reference you can see that it's like this. Okay, this shape. Okay, so we can adjust the vertex and try to make this thing. So let's do that. First select the edge, adjust it a little, move it inside, look at our side viewport. Okay, and select the vertex, adjust it a bit, adjust it like this. Okay, see the reference, it's like this, something like this. Okay, so we need to do that. So select edge, select the edge, move and extrude, select the vertex, right click target. Okay, I'm using target. Adjust it. Okay, see the reference. Okay, now try to adjust the shape according to the reference image. Okay, something like this. Try to adjust the shape properly. Select these and move them a little bit. Adjust it from front viewport. Select the edge. See the reference. Okay, we need to do the shape. So select the edge. Okay, first tweak it a little. Okay, something like this. This. Okay, select edge. Shift and drag to extrude the shape. See the reference. This portion. Okay, so adjust it from perspective viewport. Adjust this thing using vertex. Okay, something like this. You can see the perspective viewport. We have the depth. Okay, select the edge, shift and drag. Okay, to extrude this thing. Now move it in a perspective viewport, something like this. Okay, we can rotate it a little bit. Okay, see the shape. Okay, it's inside the upper one. So adjust it. Select the vertex. Move this thing a little bit. Adjust it and try to make the shape proper according to reference actually. So adjust it, and you can see that we have some issue with our reference. Anyways, we need to visualize this. Okay, it's because of the reference image. Okay, so use the front and adjust it. Right click and connect. Okay, select those edges, right click and connect. Okay, see the shape in perspective viewport which we have. Select the vertex, adjust it a bit, something like this, and these two also like this. You can see that we have the basic shape. Select the edge, extrude one more time. Okay, select the vertex and adjust it, something like this. Okay, you can see in our perspective viewport it's below the upper line. Okay, adjust it a little bit, something like this. Select the edge, extrude one more time, and place it below the upper sheet. Okay, something like this. Okay, so we have the basic structure of this part. Okay, so now move forward with the model. Select, use a modifier called turbo smooth. Okay, now you can see our smooth object. Okay, it's looking like very smooth and similar. Okay, select the edge. We need to do some area harden. Okay, so but first let's adjust the vertex. Adjust this a little. Okay, this is our hard area. Okay, you can see the reference image. This will be the hardened part. Okay, so what we can do is just select the edge, rim, and connect. Okay, so we have a segment towards it. Oh, sorry, just undo it. Okay, select, right click and connect. Just move this edge closer to the one. Okay, now we can see that we have a sharp area. Okay, it's a sharp edge over here. Okay, now select the object, vertex, adjust it a little, adjust this thing a little. Okay, move it a little bit. Okay, try to make the shape proper, adjust it. Okay, now this is what we have. Okay, you can see the shape. Okay, now select the object, go to edge. Now we need to fix this thing. select the edge, ring, right click and connect. Okay, we have a segment over. Now what we can do is select the vertex, right click, target well. Okay, and also we can target well this time. Okay, so we have a triangle over here, but we can fix it. Okay, or I think it won't affect our model. Okay, something like this. So this is what we have now. Now we need to add some depth. Select border. Right. Okay, it's open actually over here. So I'm going to select edge. Okay, double click, deselect this thing, double click, deselect this area, double click, and deselect extras, which we don't want to select. Okay, now go to local and move while using shift button to extrude it inwards. Okay, inside. Now you can see the depth. We have a depth issue over here. Now select the vertex, adjust them a little bit. Okay, we need to visualize the shape. Okay, now you can see we have depth over here. Okay, it's looking thick. Now select vertex and tweak these a little. Okay, go to view or view mode, world mode, sorry. Select these two vertices, adjust them. Okay, try to adjust them. Now you can see that we have depth, and now select edge, double click, deselect this thing, double click, deselect this area which we don't want to be selected. Now go to local. Okay, while pressing shift, extrude. Okay, now we have depth over. Okay, we can move it little bit upwards. Okay, so adjust it, go to our world mode. Okay, and we have depth. Now tweak it a little bit, go to vertex and try to adjust the shape. Okay, move them a little, adjust them. Okay, so this is we need to do some tweaking on it. We have almost the proper shape. Adjust this thing a little bit. Go to edge, select these by double clicking on them. Okay, go to local and use shift button and move it inside. Okay, so now on turbo smooth you can see that it's looking a little different. Okay, it has depth, but we don't have hard edges. First of all, I'm going to select these vertices and scale them. Okay, and place them to the center of the grid. Okay, go to our world and adjust them. Also over here, scale them and adjust them to the center of the grid. Okay, tweak them a little bit. Okay, now edge, ring and connect. Okay, right click and we can do the connect. Place it a little closer to the edge. Okay, something like this. Now we can see the turbo smooth. It's sharper. You can see it has a sharp edge. Now select edge, ring and do the connect. Okay, place it over here. Something like this. Okay. Over here, we can do the same thing. Ring, connect, and okay. Okay. See, in the turbo switch mode, we have a sharpened object. We need to add some segments over here, I think, or we can use the edge, ring, and connect. We have a segment here. Adjust it a little closer. Okay, and see in the turbo smooth mode. But first of all, adjust it a little bit. Okay, adjust the shape from side viewport also, something like this. Okay, now you can see that it's harder than before, it's sharper. Okay, see the difference, this part. Okay, select edge, uh, vertex, adjust it a little, adjust this thing, adjust this also, and few more, adjust. Okay, okay, this one, also this part. Yeah, okay, I'm just tweaking the vertices. Okay, use turbo smooth to see the output. Okay, we have this part. Now we need to harden this area. Okay, we need to make this area sharp. You can see I have drawn a red line over here. Okay, select, yeah, this portion. You can see, select the edge. Okay, F4, select the edge, ring, right click and connect. Okay, a little away. Okay, you can see this portion. Select the edge. Okay, ring, connect. Okay, adjust it a little. Okay, now you can see it's looking a little sharp. Okay, select these, select this thing and remove while pressing Ctrl. Okay, again ring and connect and make it little closer. I think. Yeah, little closer. Okay, okay. Now it's harder than before. I mean, it's sharper than before. Okay, see in the perspective of front viewport, you can see we need to adjust it a little bit. This thing. Okay, select the edge, ring, and connect. Okay, adjust it. Okay, something like this. Select the edge, ring, and connect. Insert a segment over here. Okay. Now you can see the shape. So this is what we have. Now we need to tweak this a little bit from perspective to fourth, adjust it. Okay, and place it properly from front viewport, and try to match the shape. Oh, this portion you can see we need a hard portion, a sharp edge over here. I'm just trying to adjust this shape, something like this and this. Okay, okay, just tweak and adjust. Okay, see in the turbo smooth mode. Okay, it's like this for now. Okay, and okay, select the vertex, adjust it a bit. Adjust it. Okay, I think you need to remove this thing. Just double click on it, control press and remove the edge, select, double click and remove while pressing control. Now we can adjust it easily. Adjust this thing. Okay, adjust this portion, deselect these and adjust them, adjust it a bit, adjust this portion. Yep, like this. Look from front viewport. Oops, and from front viewport, tweak it. You can see we don't have the smooth hardness. Okay, the sharpness like this part. Okay, so select the edge, ring and connect. Place it over here like this. Select ring and connect. Okay, and place it over here. Okay, now I think it's too sharp. Okay, I think it's too sharp, this portion. So select the object. Okay, select the object edge and remove this thing by pressing Ctrl and remove it. Select ring and connect. Place it a little away from the segment. Okay, now, okay, it's good. It's in shape. I think we have this thing. Okay, you can see. Select vertex and we need to tweak it a little bit from side viewport. Okay, see the shape. It's looking good. Now select the vertex and adjust these areas a little. Tweak them. Modeling is all about tweaking and adjusting the edges and the segments. Okay, it's like a puzzle. Just insert an edge over here. Okay, ring and connect. Okay, now you can see it's harder. Okay, it's more sharper than earlier, but we can fix this thing. We need to place the edge properly. So undo it, select the edge, ring and connect and place it closer. Okay, like this. Okay, so it's sharper than earlier. See the reference, this portion. Okay, now what we can do is select the vertex and tweak it a little bit in our perspective report, something like this. Try to make it a curve. Okay, adjust. Okay, so this is what we have now, and now select the object. Okay, we need to hide this portion. Actually, it's popping out a little, so move it a little bit. Okay, go to hierarchy, affect pivot only, and move it to the center of the grid line. Okay, something like this. Adjust it to the center of the grid line. Off. Go to modify list. Use SY symmetry. Okay, a symmetry modifier. Now you can see that we have mirrored this thing in opposite side. So it's perfect mirrored object in opposite side. So this is what we have till now. Okay, we have done the basic frontal shape and used a symmetry modifier. So I'll catch you in next chapter. Thanks a lot. Have a good day.